All right, so let's get into it. We have TikTok open now, and I just want to show you one of the stores that we've helped scale with influencer marketing. So this is a store called Ancestral Supplements. They've been selling for quite a little bit now. And we've been working with their influencer launch for the past couple months, and they've been doing really well with their content UGC and their email marketing strategy because they have massive amounts of traffic coming in from their TikTok shop and from their main TikTok shop account. So this is a perfect example of what organic content can do for your Shopify or for your TikTok shop slash landing page. As you can see here, these two pinned posts have got 100,000 likes and 37,000 likes, almost 40,000 likes. And it's just simple UGC made by a creator. If you look at here, this post went absolutely viral. 77,000 saves, 37,000 shares, 2.9 million views, and 2,500 comments. This is the power of organic content on TikTok and the power of leveraging influencer marketing. And so today I want to walk you through how to set up your shop and why it's so important to get on TikTok Shop now. And one of those solid reasons and no-brainer reasons are the fact that you can upload content, and this is content relatively easy to curate with influencers and a good editor. And you can get more traffic as a seller on TikTok, or if you have a .com site, you can also gain traffic there. And so all of the TikTok traffic, even outside of TikTok Shop, is actually being directed here to a link tree where they're then suggested to opt into a few different of these pop-ups. And some will be body quizzes, some will be direct links to contact them, some will be just a direct link to shop on their store, which is a Shopify store. And so the main thing that I want to share with you guys is TikTok Shop, if you're selling on Amazon, if you're selling already on Shopify or some web-based platform, is a very viable option for you. And it would be almost second nature to set something up and to start building that TikTok engine. And so going back to it, like, this is just one example of how much content that you might want to make in order to gain some traffic. And so if you look here, the most popular posts are how we can gauge the traffic of a site or of a TikTok shop. And look at all of these likes and all of these engagements from this specific store. By seeing their engagements and their most popular posts, you can tell that they went viral at some point and they started selling heaps of product. You can also tell the analytics of a general niche if you're questioning whether to get into TikTok Shop in general by looking at aftership.com. So I'm on Aftership right now. Right now you can see there's about 50% of stores are drop shipping slash outside of specified niche stores. So I like to call these drop shipping stores because they're often test stores. So I'm looking at a data wheel here, and this highlights what categories are selling the most and how many stores there are on TikTok Shop of each category. If you're looking to sell on TikTok, it helps to know if you're selling beauty and personal care, there's around 15,000 stores, home supplies, 15,000, men's underwear and undergarments, around 14,000, fashion accessories, food and beverages, sports outdoor, and there's about 132,000 categorized as other. Basically, test stores, people who haven't specified their brands. Many clothing brands are on there as well. Electronics that have no distinction or have not been running consistently with one branded name are also categorized as others, but it can really be any other category. And so why is this important? If I'm going to sell on TikTok, what do I sell? And then if I'm selling on Amazon or Etsy or Walmart or Shopify, is it worth it to set up something on TikTok Shop? So I would say, look at this, give it a gander. Also look at your competitors, see what's selling under various hashtags that you might be using as keywords on Amazon or on Shopify/SEO, and give it a comparison. If that makes sense, of course, we would go to the next place, which is a TikTok Shop setup. If you want to set up your TikTok Shop, you're going to need an EIN tax number in the US. You're also going to need business registry/company registry documents if you are selling anywhere outside of the US. And so mainly the markets that I'm trying to speak to are for the US, the UK, and mainly those two regions. However, if you are outside of those two regions, I would look into the details of TikTok Shop, as most of the sellers that we work with are operating within those two areas. There is a TikTok Shop Academy. I would say take a look at it and see what type of information that it brings upon, and see if you can kind of qualify yourself for what TikTok Shop offers. Right now we service around 20 different TikTok shops, and most of them are Amazon sellers going to TikTok and increasing their sales through influencer marketing and cost per click ads through TikTok, because TikTok ads are super good at knowing how to target people, meaning interests. And so this is what's required for you to register your shop: your tax information, your warehouse setup, where are you shipping things from, and where are you returning things to. You're going to add your products, and then you link your official TikTok account / any public facing account to your TikTok. After that, you're going to want to do a business verification, which takes around 2 days. I've seen it take up to 7 days in the past, and that's if something goes wrong and you need to make a correction or an error shows up. Outside of that, I would say your legal name, passport / state ID or driver's license, identification card, date of birth, simple stuff like your nationality and your US tax code / SSN, and then residential address. After that, it's pretty simple. You get to this place where you can fill out product details and optimize your page, and you're pretty much good to go after you're approved. So that's basically the setup right there. I would say go through that if you are wondering how to sign up and you want to kind of get to know if you can qualify yourself. And then outside of that, we're going to go and do a sign up. And so I'm going to show you a sign up for the US TikTok Seller Center. And so there are 3 main things to know when selling on TikTok. It's 1, TikTok Shop is split up into 4 different categories. You have 1, your TikTok account; 2, where you run ads, which is your ads manager; 3, your Seller Center, which is similar to your Seller Central account on Amazon or Walmart. And then you have everything that covers those 3 assets, which is your business manager. And so what we're signing up for today is your Seller Center, which will help you sell and list products online. And that's really the first step for selling products online. We're going to pop into it, and I'm going to have you guys kind of take a little bit of notes here. So I'm going to enter in my information, just my email. I'm going to confirm. It's going to ask you to confirm if you're in the United States or from whatever country you're signing up for. Then it's going to give you a quick little verification code. You're going to want to go ahead and verify that in your email. Once that is done, you're going to make a little password. Let's just say TikTok Shop 23. So once you're done setting up your TikTok Shop and getting into your TikTok Shop, it's going to ask you, once you filled out your email information, right? It's going to ask you, are you a sole proprietor? Are you an individual, just lone person trying to sell online? Or are you a corporation / partnership? For this case, I'm going to do individual just because I'm signing up with my personal email, which is not actually attached to any other site or store. And so then it's going to ask you your primary representative. It's going to be basically your identification. So you're going to fill in your ID, or you're going to upload your state ID, your US passport / passport information. I'm going to put in my passport. Then it's going to ask you for your legal name. It's going to ask you for your passport number, your date of birth. It's going to ask you for your residential address, and then it's going to ask you for your ITIN or SSN, which is your tax number. Okay, so that took way too long, and so I had to fast forward a bit there. But after that, it's going to ask you for your shop name. So you're going to fill out your shop name. You're going to add your logo. You're going to add your primary product, what you're selling, home supplies, kitchenware, etc. You can also choose other, which is where that section was that we were looking at on the aftership.com data. And then you're going to add your mobile number, and then you're going to press submit. When you're done with submission, it's going to then take you to that 48-hour processing time, and then it'll email you if there's anything more that's needed as far as registration. this is how you set up for a personal account. However, if you're a brand and you're a corporation or you're filing under some other category, then obviously it's going to take you to a different application. However, the general basis of following up and adding your documents are very, very simple. Once you're done setting up the Seller Center, you're going to be able to upload your products, then add video to it, optimize your video. Then it's going to look a lot more healthy. You're going to be able to add a bit more of your listing to it. And so the thing with Seller Center is be prepared to upload videos and UGC content of your product. If you don't have a lot of video content, I would suggest going with an agency that can do influencer marketing or user-generated content to then pick up and beef up your initial content so that you can sell on TikTok Shop. Because really, TikTok Shop is just like TikTok, a video-based platform. And so a lot of your sales are going to come from people scrolling the For You page, just like this. And so if your product comes up, it's going to come up while they're going through their long scroll of entertainment. And at some point, they're going to see your product or your ad, and then they're going to click shop. And that is what you're going to want to optimize your TikTok Shop for. Right now I'm in Japan, so there's a lot of Japan videos, but that's basically what you're going to want to optimize for, is for video. And so be prepared for that once you've signed up, and I hope that you got some additional information from me that you hadn't had earlier. If you want more in-depth help, of course, I have a team of 25 people ready to help you, from copywriters, TikTok Shop experts, ads experts, and content experts, and people who can hook us up with some nice UGC and influencers like the one that's standing here in their school and dancing. And so if you guys are ready to make sales on TikTok and you're selling on Amazon, or you're selling on Etsy or Walmart or Shopify, we're going to be able to help you out. I'm going to be able to help you launch your shop. We can go through the analytics, see what's possible for you. And we pay for all the more expensive tools to make sure that TikTok Shop's the right fit for you. And we've been doing this for over a year now, and I've been in the TikTok space for over 5 years, and in the social media space for over 10 years, selling on Shopify. So who not to better help you than us and our team? Other than that, I hope that you guys have a good day selling, trying new things, building out the systems that you need to for selling more products and building your brand for a long-lasting decade to 2 more decades to 100 more years. All right, thanks guys. Take it easy. Peace.